Welcome guys to another episode of Survival Minecraft with your boy Alex. I am starting this episode off in my brand new iron gold farm. Sorry, and I'm currently using it to fix all my tools. Almost completed the task, and then I'll show you guys around. As I was saying, welcome to another episode with me. I am standing on top of the gold farm. This platform, the zombie pigmen, will spawn, and then they'll be attracted by this tortoise egg, and then they'll fall. They'll push each other in, and they'll fall down there. Yeah, I was just shooting them a second ago. So if I fly away a little, we should be able to see some possibly starting to spawn. Yep, there they are. And then they'll get attracted into the center, and they'll fall down to the bottom because they push each other down, and I just kill them from down here. Sometimes they'll get stuck in this corner. It's annoying. And then their drops will be collected and sent into my sorting system right here. So you have rotten flesh, you have the gold nuggets, and you have gold ingots. Then you have the chicken, because sometimes the babies will spawn on chickens, and so they'll get killed. I know why it's not cooked, because I'm using sweeping edge. I have sweeping edge on my sword, and so that's how. And the swords get sent to here, which I'll probably just burn them because I don't need them. And then somebody can pop down here to show how high it is. This is the roof of the nether, and so that is like level 200 something or other, and it is very high up there, so that none of this will spawn stuff. I hear an enderman. It's kind of funny. So that's all I have in the nether. Next, I'm going to jump to the end because I have a very simple enderman farm up there. So this is my very simple enderman farm. I just have a platform up there of which they spawn on, and then they are angered and attracted to this endermite that is in there. It is named so that it can't despawn, and then I just kill them from here. Yeah, they can still hit me, so I'm possibly thinking about getting a putting a beacon over here so that I have like regeneration or something. That, or putting something else there. Either way, I'll probably take those because I might need them. That's really all I have. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of extra suddenly spawn. It's not the best of designs. Beforehand, if I wanted to kill them, I just stood in here and I would just look at them like this, and they would all come running rather angrily, and then you just swing at them like every other manual mob farm. You have to kill them. But since they are 3 blocks tall, they cannot get me. Come and fight me. So it's the guy who is hiding from them. The next thing that I want to show you is in the overworld. So let me go over there. It is probably my most used farm that I've made. Like I use the that gold farm quite often because it's really good at mending tools. The next one is my general mob farm, which they spawn. This monstrosity is a 2-layer mob spawner, and they will spawn. They will spawn there, and they will be pushed by water streams because I have a running clock. I'll show you up there in a second. And then they drop onto this platform, die, and then I send it drops down. There's a bubble column down there that sucks all the drops up. As you can hear, I have this running clock that is attached to pistons, and the pistons are holding back the water, and so then the platform will be open for them, and they'll spawn on it, and then the pistons will fire, bringing up the block, unblocking the water, and then it'll flush them out and send them falling to their death. As you can see, so I AFK here a decent amount, and then I have this care package, so just in case if I die, because I did die one time, and I could not get down, and because I had died down there, and so I had to fall into that little swimming pool. Hopefully I can make it, if I can. Oh, that's kind of scary. Need to widen it, probably 3 blocks this way. Either way, so their drops will fall into there, and they are collected in this sorting system. So you have these 2 are for the skeletons, this is for the spiders, they're up there. Here is for the creepers, this is for the zombies, and then this is for the witches. I have quite a few hours of just AFKing in here, but I recently moved this stuff because I recently made this sorting system, because originally I just had tons of just chests that this drops are falling into. Sadly, I believe, yeah, they died, so I need to repopulate that eventually. I've done several end busts, so I have a lot of shulker shells, or shulker boxes, lots of shulker shells also. And so I have actually made a specific thing for my end chest. So as you can see, I got the fireworks, I got the emeralds, I got the beacons. Not long ago, I wasn't recording at the time, but I killed 2 more wither skeleton bosses by using the trick in the end where you spawn them beneath the end portal. I'm going back to the overworld, and they get stuck within the bedrock. They can't get out, and so it's really simple to kill them. So I have 2 of those, and then I have vendor pearls from the farm, and then I have scaffolding, because scaffolding comes in handy. And I got my food, and I got my fuel supply, which I haven't fixed up yet lately. Then I have a box of totem and dying. I've done several raids. And then I have this box of arrows. These are some of the better spoils of my end busting. I have I actually just got this, and something's actually pretty good. I believe this is actually pretty good. This helmet is not terrible. One of these swords is okay. This isn't actually that bad. So I'm obviously keeping those. The iron stuff, I just have it here because I need to. I don't have a grindstone, because I was going to use this and just take off all the enchantments and then probably burn the items. Nothing special. As you saw in my ender chest, probably, I have a ton of diamonds. I've been doing a lot of strip mining, and I haven't broken these yet because I have really no need, because I have the armor I got, and since I'm not on a server, I don't need to make diamonds, or I don't need to have diamonds to pay for stuff. I need to probably fix that. In here, so I have moved some of my just random junk that I have. There's still plenty of it lying around, and so here I just have all my stuff I just throw in here. And so as I said, I just dump everything into here. Like I might come back and like grab some of this stuff, but most of it I don't really need. Like I don't need this. I have a whole dark farm that's him that. So I just throw my junk that I don't need into here. I don't really use any of this stuff. And so yeah, I had a ton, because I'm expecting to just have a ton of junk that I'm just going to throw into here. Eventually, I will make a sorting system, because that is on my list of things to do. Speaking of that, I have not completed the trading hall. I have a couple auto farms, but I'm going to make larger ones than that. I'm going to make a larger super smelter. I have several XP farms. Haven't made a sorting system, which I'm going to make a large sorting system. Haven't made the trash destroyer yet. I just love that little tiny contraption. I haven't made the creeper farm or the squid farm, but I have made the general mob farm and the iron farm, and obviously the gold farm, which I showed you over there. And so some of the things that I need to do is I want to make an auto farm for this, make a much larger auto farm for this, a larger one for this one, and I actually am wanting to move this because I want it to be much bigger. And so I'm going to move the majority of this stuff into either this area right here, or in this area right here. I don't know for sure yet. As you can see, all of the lights, I'm trying to make it so that nothing can spawn. Yeah, it's not the most organized. I don't like mobs. That, and I want them all to spawn up there. And so I'm going to get to work on tearing these down and rebuilding them much larger in this area. Okay, so I completed the super smelter. It is a 32 furnace array. It's 2 of them, so there are 4. It's 2 by 32, so therefore there's 64 furnaces. And it works very well. I'm happy with it. All I need to do is build a foundation, or not foundation, a building around it, and it'll be even better. My next project will be working on We need to move that, but I am going to probably work on this, but a bigger one over there. Like, it's very good. Oh, and I'm also going to have, like, probably yeah. I'm going to have a filter. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to build this probably the same way I built this one, which is on the inside of the grass blocks is a minecart, so everything is collected. Well, this I lose some. I don't know how much I lose, but I do lose some stuff. So I'm going to work on that. Okay, so I finished the melon and pumpkin farm. There's still a shulker box lying around here. All the extra pieces. In here is all of those hopper minecarts. Minecarts with hoppers. They're inside here, so this is a 0% loss. So I get everything. Unless it pops up on top, which I will put probably these stone bricks on top here, so it cannot fall on top. So I won't lose anything. And down here I have a item sorter. And it's already got some. That's actually pretty nice. And I literally just made this. Let me just finish making it. And so, what I'm thinking for the future, if I need more melon and pumpkins, as well, it's never too terrible. Oops. Oh well, I'll fix that in a second. I can always use more because I will be using them in trading in my villager trading hall. For this, I am probably going to put another one right here. I'm going to probably just mirror it, and so it'll go into this right there, and it'll be another 2 by 32. So I'll have 2 stacks of furnaces, and I'm actually going to make my next thing that I'm about to do is I'm going to make another one of those and put it here. So that should go well. Okay, so I did put a top on this thing, made glass, so light can get through. And, well, as you can see, I haven't exactly put down a roof on it or like an actual structure on it, but it is doing a lot of work. Come on, please. Why aren't you working? There. That was strange. But as you can see here and here, I do not have a bed on me. Let me go quickly sleep. And then I'll get back to it. But I have made a slightly different farm for the bamboo and sugarcane than I originally thought. I decided to go with the 0 tick. Apparently the sugarcane one is not working because there's no sugarcane. Let me turn down the noise and fix that. It was working not that long ago. Okay, the nice thing is I can shut these off whenever. Let's see, does that fix it? That would be a yes. Okay, that's good. By the way, so I made these. They are zero tick farms. I will link in the description the tutorial that I used. I already knew how to make this, but I wanted to make sure I was doing it correctly because, well, my first try didn't exactly work, but I knew like the basics of how to do it. But I'll put in the description the link that I looked at just for reference. And so actually I took that and I created a XP bank up here, which is just 2 zero tick farm. One of them is a cactus, so the cactus is being smelted up, and the other one, oh my gosh, is did it break? Yes, it did. The other one is supposed to be bamboo, but it has broken, which is unfortunate. By the way, so in other words, we know that they work. That's they're very easy to fix. Oh, fertilizer. That was not supposed to happen. Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. And so basically, if I want to have XP, so I have 38 down there. I'm going to lock it, and it shouldn't give me too much because it hasn't been on for too long. Yeah, give me 2 levels. So yeah, it works. So, and then as you saw down there, it just shoots them into there. Wait, that's strange. Anyway, and then I hooked up this to the this that I have been working on. It's been a little while between clips. I died, and so I rage quit that day, and then it took me a long time to get back into the groove of things because I had to get everything again. And so I came back and built this. And so majority of the items that I use are here. Some of them are empty because I don't have more yet. But these are like the basic stuff that I will use. It is expandable. If I want to, I can expand it somewhere else. Like actually, if I wanted to, what I could do is actually I could have like right here have it going in this direction, so therefore it's just a hallway that I can pick the things that I want. I'm kind of debating what I should do next. But I'm going to leave that for the next episode because, well, I need to get this episode out because it's been quite a while. Oh, actually, another thing that I did between episodes was get a few extra, that was unfortunate, a few extra villagers. I have this guy, which I can get quartz from him if I want to. I was just experimenting with the fisherman. He's not really good. This is the weaponsmith, so if I can get swords and axes. This guy I can get armor from, which is very nice. I think that's all the new guys. My next main project, though, like farm-wise that is probably going to be an automatic that, which is potatoes, carrots, and then automatic wheat, which will use villagers. I actually don't need this anymore. Well, I could if I want to, but I don't really need it. And I've been debating putting a second layer onto this. I do have like a ton of iron, but you can't have too much, especially if you have like a ginormous storage system. You can always use more, just in case. But this is like a little slow. So if I moved it up, it would be more efficient than probably this by itself. But I still have a ton of iron. I guess it's just all the ones that I've smelted up into blocks. And then I actually might redesign it anyways, because I want to have a sorter so that sorts out the poppies so I don't have to manually put them into this chest. Either way, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys in the next episode.